At the big rally in Washington, Republicans and Democrats turned out to support Israel. That was some good news for the Jewish state.
Thank you, everybody. We are here united, Democrat and Republican, House and Senate, to say we stand with Israel. We stand with Israel. We stand. We stand. We stand. We stand. We stand.
Okay, so that speech, you saw Mike Johnson on his right, the new Speaker of the House, who led a prayer meeting before he was inaugurated as Speaker.
Yep.
And has given some profoundly fantastic speeches on Israel. And when he leaves the podium, he follows up. I know what you're getting at. Chuck Schumer said all the right things for about 5 minutes.
Yep.
Got 500,000 people going crazy, showing bipartisan support as there should have been, right? Then what did he do?
He rejected Israel. And the only reason why they went to the Senate and they were going to vote about supporting Israel militarily, Barry, with military.
The aid package.
Yes. To help the Israel out with military support. Chuck Schumer rejected it because they're not filling the bank accounts in Ukraine. This is, I mean, my question is, the Jewish community that keep pouring money into the Democrat Party, are they going to get wind of this? Because maybe they'll only see the fact that he was on stage saying, we'll stand with you, but maybe they don't even know that he rejected them after he went to the Senate. I mean, every last Democrat in the Senate, Barry, not a single one of them deviated from rejecting Israel. Every last one of them. And
I think the way they look at it, is what I say and what I do can be different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In other words, I can go to the mall, I can address 500,000 people, actually more than that, almost 600,000, and say, I support Israel. I stand with, and he's waiting for the crowd, Israel, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then he walks away, goes back to the Senate right across the street and says, well, I'm not going to support Israel because I'm not getting what I want on Ukraine. So they tie it together, right? And in his mind, he's doing the right thing. For some reason, people don't love Ukraine, and so he's going to show them, I guess, is what's in his head. I can't explain it. It seems to me, if you're going to make a speech in front of 600,000 people that is going to be broadcast everywhere for days, you're going to be under a spotlight, Will, right? They're going to watch your ass.
Well, but again, are people in the Jewish community still going to support the Democrats? I say this in the same stance, Barry, that black people, they know what Democrats do to them, but yet they keep supporting them. What is that? What is that that's going on up here? What in the brain, that capacity, brain cavity? What is that they have so much hatred for the other side that they, I know what they're doing to us. They're screwing us over, but I'm going to support them anyway. I don't understand.
I hate, you know what? I freaking hate this question because I can't give you an answer that makes any sense.
Yeah. This is it. I can't answer it either.
Look, I saw a show last night where people were talking about how bad anti-Semitism is in the country because of Trump. And somebody, I think it was Gutfeld, said, hey, his kids are Jewish. His grandkids are Jewish.
They were naming places in Israel after Trump. I mean,
There's never, ever, ever been a better friend of Israel than Donald J. Trump.
Exactly.
Ever. And people that argue about it are idiots that just don't know the facts. Will.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Or being
all I
willfully
can say,
ignorant.
yeah, willfully ignorant. Well said. All I can say to you, I hate when you ask the question because I don't have an answer that makes any sense to give you.
Yeah.
Right? Look,
Yeah.
they're already talking about ceasefire and we ought to let Hamas regroup and people are hungry and blah, blah, blah. Look, Israel videotaped them delivering fuel to the Shifa hospital and it being seized by Hamas soldiers with AK-47s. That doesn't get in the news. Israel opened a corridor out of that hospital going south, and Hamas gunmen were machine gunning Palestinians going down the street. So they ran back towards the hospital. But nobody cares about the real truth, Will. Doesn't fit the narrative, Will.
Yeah.
Democrats are the right party for the blacks and the Jews. And don't screw with that, Will. Right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. They have the right party in all the wrong ways.
I have no explanation other than what I've said. You're right, you're right, you're right. And every time you ask me, I'm embarrassed by the question because I don't have
I'm right there with you, Barry. It's like I don't understand
that makes any sense, right?
Yeah.
I don't have an explanation that
because he literally, I mean, this is like the greatest it should be the greatest wake up call. He literally went up there and said that he's supporting Israel and then literally turned right around. Nope, we're not doing it. Nope, we're not doing it because of Ukraine. What does Ukraine got to do with Israel? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
We agree.
Nothing. I'm like, what in the world? People can't be this naive. They can't be. But
yes, they are.
Yeah, but they are. But they are.